Bring him in early. Bring him in often. Bring him in early. Bring him in often. Holy shit! I got to tell you what, we got a nice, crowd here tonight. I'll tell you. Last minute happy hour, and I'll tell you what. Right now, the folks are delivering. Look at this little crew we got right here. It's been a little while, so I wanted to hop on here and just get after it a bit. Now we're down a few men here tonight. No Mikey V tonight. He's got work. We should. Rumors of a Joey Coldcut's arrival is on the horizon tonight. However, the constant, the man, the myth, what's a happy hour without Nicky Smiggs? Nicky Smiggs, will you say hello to the folks?
Bobby, how we doing?
There's the big fella, right? Smigsy.
We got good numbers in here, Bob.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty impressive.
Last minute happy hour. Love to see it. Look at, I know his name. Yeah, Tony's already got the guitar out. The guy wants the closer. Give the man the closer.
No, I don't. I was playing it before you guys came on, and then I realized, oh, shit. I saw the video pop up. I'm like, fuck, I gotta hop on this real quick.
By the way,
yes,
I will say, Smigsy, I think that last happy hour, whenever the hell it was, a few weeks ago, that was one of the better happy hours I think we've ever had. That thing went nuts.
It was a good top three. I mean, that thing was, you seldom see a 2-hour happy hour. And
I didn't want to stop.
Every minute was worth it. I mean, it was just bonus. It was just bonus time for the crew here. So
I know usually we'll end up doing like an hour. That thing, I mean, that didn't fucking stop. We got Rob Brand with the espresso martini tonight.
Oh,
that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it does. And Miss Brandt in the house tonight. Look at the Brands checking in. Look at this. This makes it, we got to talk about, and I'm gonna wait till we get Cutsy up on there.
Yeah.
But these gummies are wow. Absolutely. Good. I'm telling you right now, Smigsy, did you not see Cutsy yesterday?
Yeah, I'll be honest, because I, just like you and Cutsy, am a loyal Camino gummy guy.
Yes, me too.
I'll be honest, Bob. I was just sending those just out of courtesy because you've done that for me too. I was not expecting to potentially convert you guys from Caminos, but so when you texted me about Cuts, I was like, it's got to be Caminos, right? Because that's first time we had dinner. You brought Caminos to.
That's correct at Volterra. It's absolutely.
And I'm like,
right.
There's no way this is going to convince. But damn, I mean, good to hear.
Yeah,
good to hear.
You know what it is too with gummies, and especially being out here in California. The good thing with California, you know what you're getting. You know what I mean? That it's so the government's controlling it, so you know what you're going to get is going to be quality. So you never know what you're going to get when you sent these things. I'm telling you right now, and I'm excited to ask Cutsy about it. Did you see him yesterday?
Oh, he was a space cadet.
Hello, Mr. Featherston has arrived. And here comes Showtime to the party. Showtime, was Cutsy not on Mars yesterday?
I mean, I've never seen him giggle like that. He was like a little schoolgirl.
It was so much fucking fun.
It was kind of like infectious too, because it's like contagious laughter where he just starts chuckling and you can't help but like ride the train.
It was such a tremendous round. It really was. And I mean, nobody gave a fuck on what we were scoring. I mean, we were just out there. These things. Plus, I'll tell you what too, Smigsy, the 25 milligram, that is, let me tell you, man, that ain't no joke.
I had no, my opinion did not matter at all about anything. They just wanted me to have my own line to push for these reasons. The serving size does say half, and that's kind of that's my ballpark is like 10 milligrams. I'm kind of a lightweight with that stuff.
Right.
But that's why I was shocked when you said Cutsy took 2. I was like,
this guy's a machine. And you know what? Right on cue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give a nice warm round of applause. If you're drinking, throw your drinks in the sky. Let's give a warm round of applause. Been a long time coming now. Giuseppe D has arrived there, ladies and gentlemen. Where is he?
I just took one of Smigsy's edibles too.
Oh, this guy just took another one, Smigsy.
By the way, everybody, Smigs, you got to give me the link. Everybody's asking me for. Look at this.
Right.
I got. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Smigsy, he's not a real. there was a video that came out today of us on Bob the Sports when I'm telling him he's not a real human being. This guy can put these things back. I'd be dead.
This is the
It's
strawberry one. I haven't tried this yet, but the watermelon one is watermelon ones are goated.
Yeah, by the way, Smigsy, you got to get the plug in. I mean, for the folks, Lord knows Gannon's going to want to get a few packs of those.
Yeah, a lot of
I
people are
dropped
DMing me.
I dropped off a package to Gannon on the house because he was around the corner at the time. What I'm going to do is I've been meaning to, thank God you liked them because I wasn't going to ask for a plug if Bob didn't like him. The reason why we're all here is Bob's running the helm. No bullshit. The link is in the chat. All faithful members get 30% off.
God.
Okay. They're only $40. There's 24 gummies. Each one's 25 milligrams. You got a couple first-hand testimonials. I will. There's no code. Nobody else is getting a discount. Just literally message me your Venmo and I will send you back the retail price with shipping, 30% back.
Wow, that's
so
love.
you guys can try a pack.
But you know what's Smigsy, you know what's amazing is Showtime cannot get high off no matter what you give him.
I think if you took 5 of these, he'd be on the floor.
Joe, we've given him a whole bag of gummies before. Nothing. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen in my life. Nothing.
It's kind of an anomaly, yeah. It's a scientific anomaly.
Did you feel the Smigsy yesterday?
Not a hair.
That's crazy. That's
no discredit to the gummies, by the way. I'm sure the gummies are.
Oh, they're terrific.
The edibles don't do it for me.
I would have thought, like with how many hot dogs Cold Cuts can eat in 18, and the way I saw Showtime play beer pong during the Super Bowl, I wouldn't think they would affect either of you guys, but clearly Cutsy had one for had a day. So if we could share that.
Cutsy.
Oh yeah, he was.
Cutsy.
I was so high on them, and then we hit all our parlays. So I looked at Bob. I was like, I was so high, I couldn't add up how much money I just made. I just looked at Bob. I was like, I just made so much money.
Cutsy has no off switch. We're like rounding the hole yesterday or something. He's just like, all right, we're hit 2 minutes. Hey, bro, we're at this beautiful.
I've been on a heater.
There's no off switch.
No. A football Sunday, you give me Giuseppe Day, you give me him on a gummy on a football Sunday. That is the golf round yesterday was maybe the most fun I think I've ever had out there. By the way, there's an absolute. When I see a new face, I bring the new face. There, we got a lot of new faces in here, which is bizarre. Are you seeing this?
Rob guy has like a podcast like booth.
Well, I was going for Nubster Perry. I saw.
Nubster
Where did
Perry, Eddie Meyer?
There was
Garrett
McClanahan
here.
Yeah, Perry sounds like what I would have had on my fake ID as a kid.
Man, I think he's gone. I spotlighted him and then he left.
We got a guy in here.
Nah, he's here. He's here.
Where's Nubster?
He's here.
Where's Nubster?
I'm looking right at him.
Nubster Perry.
Look at Nubster Perry. Give it up for Nubster, ladies and gentlemen. How about Nubster? Nubster, great to see you. But now, Nubster, where I got to ask, it's amazing that the amount of new faces in here. It was a last minute happy hour. What brings Nubster Perry to the party? Oh, Nubster, we got to unmute you.
Classic Zoom.
Oh, no, Nubster. Get him again.
And smoke signal.
Look at this, Joey D.
You know Morse code, Nubster.
Oh, man. Hey, Nubster, the good thing is, though, you bet your ass we're coming back to you, pal. Hold on.
Yes.
What? You can go. Whoa! Nubster!
It's a ball!
Oh, Smigsy! What? Whoa! Where did Nubster?
The guy went from
Nubster
not being able to drive to pulling out a Ferrari.
Yeah, I know. We don't have that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Nubster, we got nothing. The best thing is about the faithful is that there's always a second chance for first impression.
Oh yeah.
Because we will have embarrassment after embarrassment regardless of what's going on. And come back next week and it's a new week.
How about that?
Is that
Mike?
a double tap like
Man.
Bear
Yeah,
Downs?
I bet Nubster has the hottest radio show out there.
Well, no,
Look.
Bob, look, there's another guy. This Rob guy's got like a whole like podcast booth.
WNUB.
Rob, let me
The
see
nub.
that thing. Look at
Wow. Look at this
Look at that
setup
setup.
here. Holy
this.
shit.
Holy fuck.
Meanwhile, look at the mic
Daniels
that
on the wall.
I'm using.
It's all fake, guys. It's just for show.
Tell me you haven't done a voiceover for a booze commercial at some
Fucking
point.
Howard Stern.
6 of
That
them.
is-
Man.
6 of them, yeah.
Rob, you look like you.
I'm the
seeing-
fucking old guy in here. I'm looking at everybody in here, and I'm like, Grandpa came to the party.
Rob, you know what I'm seeing? And it's not a bad thing at all because he's wildly entertaining. You got Mike Francesa written all over
Ah.
you. And for those who know,
Nice.
yeah, I see a lot of Mike Francesa vibes there. I tell you what, I mean, you get Nubster back on the ones and twos. You got some guys that are really ready to play.
Bob,
Now,
just when I thought you couldn't one up Nubster's setup, I mean, who's the guy we just spotted? The guy had a background like a running a law firm and a radio.
yeah,
show. Unbelievable.
this is absolutely unbelievable.
I
Now-
saw somebody else, but if I may, Bob,
Go
look at
ahead.
This guy's got a butt chin that belongs in a cartoon. Can we highlight Tits? Who is
Wait,
Tits?
wait, hold on.
T-I-T-Z. That's a phenomenal butt. I
What-
mean, this guy belongs on TV. Tits.
It's
Hey,
Look at Tits to the bar.
Hey,
look at this thing.
Tits.
get in there.
There he is. How we
oh, we got
doing?
a Colts fan. Are you betting the Colts tonight?
Hello? Hello?
I'll take the points tonight. I like the Colts.
We got Nubster.
Wow.
We got Nubster.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Robbie,
am I here now?
Go ahead,
I
Tits.
met you in Cutsy at the Dye Preserve in June.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
And,
give me the
and
ball.
Joey, I gave you my tits balls because I love having
Holy
tits
shit!
on
He's
my
Yeah,
been
he
balls.
gave me the balls
using that.
with the tits on 'em.
I
They're from
love having tits
Cincinnati,
on my
right?
balls. It's my thing.
Is it Cincinnati? Either we're in Cincinnati.
Yeah,
or-
I live in Cincinnati. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, he's been using that. I mean, Joe, you've been playing some good golf if you're still using those balls.
Oh, those were lost the next day, Bob.
Yeah, I feel like did that,
That was
not
a
make-
hell of a course, too, by the way, that dive.
That was all. I was just down there 2 weeks ago, played it again, and the medalist. It was awesome.
You played
Miles is-
medalist?
Miles just
Yeah.
quoted you, Tits.
Nice.
You said, "I like tits on my balls." That is
Exactly. They just
Yeah,
just
that
let
is-
it roll right off your tongue, man. Don't
Yeah.
be afraid of it.
Yeah, you ain't lying, pal.
I was
I'm
with
saying-
good, Bob.
The boobs, not the balls.
Yeah, you're not lying.
Exactly.
Smigsy, I mean, what a cast of character. Now, do we have Nubster Perry back on cue here?
I heard him.
Can you guys hear me now?
Whoa, let's give it up for
Whoa,
Nubster
whoa.
Perry, ladies and gentlemen.
We are live.
Getting it back going now.
And so are those Smigsy gummies. I feel like those
Yeah.
have already hit in.
Gotta give
for
me some of
Joey
those.
D. Nubster, what brings you to the party?
So I gotta say, I've been following Joey Swolecuts here.
Wow.
Starting to lose some weight, boys.
Yeah.
Starting to shed some LBs.
You're looking good, Joe.
I'm trying to,
You're looking
Showtime.
okay.
Now, Joe, I have to
Are
ask.
you the OnlyFans guy?
I am, yes. And there's no OnlyFans account for anybody.
It's something to consider. It's something
Yeah,
to really.
You would have had a subscriber right here, Joe.
My
Yeah.
girlfriend hit me up after and she said, "Is this actually happening?" I said, "Not to my knowledge, it ain't, but you never know when you tear down, put something together. You never know what to expect."
Well, I'll tell you this. Sometimes we really lose track of people that are listening to the podcast where I think sometimes we just get, we're just firing and we just kind of forget that different people I mean, I got in trouble at work a couple times for seasons, different podcasts that we were doing. And sometimes I think we kind of just like lose sight of that. So Joe, we do apologize about it, but I do think the Joey Cold Cuts OnlyFans actually could move the needle.
Oh, she said that she would do it as long as she was the one taking all the pictures of me.
Whoa!
Well, that's another dialogue. Now
Hey,
Joey D wanted to make a toast to you all. If you got a drink, I mean, feel free to really just let it loose because we have been letting it ride again. That last happy hour special. There's also rumors of a Fat Perez appearance coming here tonight.
Hey, Bobby, do you mind if I interrupt real quick?
Not at all, Tony. Let it rip, pal.
So I got my father on FaceTime. It is his birthday today. He is 64 years young. I was wondering if we give a toast to my father tonight.
You bet your ass. What's his name?
Joey Colcuts. He's a left-handed golfer too.
Wow.
Wow, I love
Joseph,
that.
give a good
lot of love for
old
our fellow
toast there.
lefties. I'll tell you that much. I'll drink to that.
There you go.
Where's he? Hey, happy birthday, my man. Have yourself a fucking day.
Salute.
Do you have how about a little toast there, Joey D? I mean, you have some words to say to the folks? Any cheers? If not, we'll send it over to Brian Gannon, which is also a good option.
Lend some gravitas.
No, I haven't been on one of these things, and it seems like a hot minute. And I'm, we were talking during the last pod. I don't know if you guys listened to the podcast where we talked about how everything started. And I remember we used to have so much fun with these happy hours, and then then I had to go back to work, and then they were doing them Thursday nights, and I could never attend for the longest time. I think I did like a couple anthems live from the freaking ballroom, which
sure did.
I probably got in trouble for, but no, it's just good to see everybody, and like there's a lot of new faces. There's a lot of faces I remember. But yeah, before I go in the clouds on this Smigsy gummy, I just want to say I appreciate all of you guys. And I mean, it's pretty crazy to see where we were when we started doing these happy hours to like where we're going now. And it's fucking awesome just to have such great people supporting us and like on our team. And like, you guys are really the straw that stirs the drink. So I appreciate you guys. And man, let's have a fucking day. Let's hit this fucking prize picks. Let's make some money. Let's have a night, and let's just ride on into the weekend. Guns blazing. No, Bob?
I think it's very well said. And I'm going to go ahead and actually double down here because I thought, we might get him in 20 minutes at some point. I believe, call me crazy, but ladies and gentlemen, Virginia's finest, Bob the Sports finest.
This is the longest toast of all time.
The most comfortable man in golf, ladies and gentlemen. Put your hands together for Wow, it was good to see Mr. Stubby here tonight. Where are we off to, Perez?
Apparently, the moon.
Oh,
Ocean
no.
City. Oh,
you interrupted the toast for this.
Oh no, we're losing. I got so much I want to ask him too.
The only thing stronger than Perez is his internet connection.
I tell you.
Yeah, you want me to come in or you not want me to come in?
that Buick's got such good insulation at the first connection.
Well, no, Perez was saying that he wants to get a new car.
Well, I hope he never does though. I hope.
What
are you driving now?
I still have a Buick LaCrosse.
He's got to stick with it. Now, Smigsy, I'd be curious to see the difference. Now, I know the Caddy is gone, but if you look at Nicky Smiggs's Caddy compared to Fat Perez's Buick, it would be, as far as who's got more miles on that thing, you talk about running a vehicle to the ground. What do you think, Smigsy?
Oh my God,
bro, it's got to be close.
I still have it. I'm paying for it to be stored every month. It's got like 130,000, but there's no way. Perez drives more than he flies.
Yes,
so
he does.
I feel like it's just a matter of time, like before, if he's not already there. Nick, can we get an update on the?
Yeah, we could actually check the odometer.
Wind tunnel.
He's going through the Holland Tunnel as we speak. He's on his way to Texas.
Perez?
How many do we got, Perez?
52K.
52K?
I have no idea what this man is saying.
That 72,000?
Oh, 72,000 miles?
Wait, he's saying 172,000, right?
No, just 72. It's a 2017. I mean, I've only had.
Oh, I thought this thing.
Oh, Smigs wins by a long time.
Hold on. I mean, 12,000 miles a year is what he's cooking. Is what he's cooking at.
Is that
well, he's halfway to me, and my car's 23 years old. So I think, hold on a second.
Nothing to take a stick at, yeah.
I
he's,
bought it.
he's gonna
I
pass
bought
up
it.
everybody.
I bought it 2 years ago and had 22,000. So I've put
Whoa.
50 on it in 2 years.
You know, Perez, just an idea float your way. If you are in the market for a new car, you got to find a manufacturer that will give you a car for the most comfortable man in the world. I mean, it's almost like
Give
like,
him the
remember those
Rolls
ads-
Royce, Joey.
Those
D.
ads that Shaq did for Buick. You didn't think Shaq could get into a Buick, and he got in. Not that
He
you're as
did.
big as Shaq, but I mean, I gotta imagine there's a brand out there that's looking to jump on the Perez train here.
Honestly, I
What a
heard someone
world.
say Cadillac. I feel like that's very on brand for Perez.
Well, no,
I can see you in a
Perez has the Buick. Smigsy has the Cadillac, and Smigsy, he pimped the fuck out of that
looks
thing.
like it
I like
belongs on as an extra on the set of Goodfellas.
Yeah, Smigsy. I'll tell you what. Yeah,
We almost didn't make it back from fucking where the hell the Ryder Cup, Bob. That thing was dragging. on the
Well, we
highway.
had 4 or 5 people in the car,
yeah.
and you could feel it going down.
Yeah,
like
it-
crazy.
Not up to the code.
Since updated the suspension, but we almost, it was the first Doing Things media event that I almost
Sure was.
fucked up.
Hey,
Anyway,
Smigsy, you were part of history, and so was the
good to be
Cadillac.
here. Good to be here.
Whoa! Where is this? Hold on. Where is this coming in here from? Find them. You gotta find them. We need the help here.
Lincoln Sager, there he goes. He's good.
By the way, Bob, I like Kevin's background. You see this?
Bro, I'll be honest with you. Again, this was a late minute happy. I am shocked at the amount of people that keep just rolling in here. It's a beautiful thing. I mean,
Kevin,
this
that's
is
a great
We're close to
background.
peak numbers. We're close to peak numbers. Bob.
yeah. I mean, look at it. We got Maddie Meyer in the house here. Frankie D. I mean, what's a happy hour without Frankie D in the house? Jordan Mercer is
Justin
another
Howard.
new name. This is real Christian Layton, of course. And then, a guy who has been here time and time again, and don't let him go under the radar. Bruce Blanchard puts in his reps. You really do. Big Vikings guy.
God, I didn't need to see that.
Now, there was somebody who had a question I saw in the comments for Fat Perez, or somebody said they had something to ask Fat Perez. Now, you got the fellas here. You got Nikki Smigs. You got Joey Cold Cuts. You got Fat Perez. You got the boys cooking here. So if you have a question at all, feel free to file into the comments.
It's a once in a lifetime business opportunity.
You got that, and you got Showtime Anytime Featherston. That is for damn. That is for damn sure. But somebody had a question for Fat Perez. Braden. Where is
Brandon.
I don't even know where Perez is anymore, Bob. I think his internet connection was non-existent.
Yeah,
I don't think he's in here, Bob.
Yeah.
He saw the comment, knew he was going to be in the hot seat, and he bailed.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
There he is.
There he is. Yeah, we had.
I'm here.
Yeah, was it Bragan? I think it was Bragan had a question for Perez.
Yeah, I don't see him right now though. Yeah, I will tell you, Smigsy. I was when I texted you, I scrolled up and I was on the message of when you sent the picture of when we announced a happy hour, the last happy hour, and you sent the picture. It's one of my favorite pictures of all time of Gannon leaving the liquor store with the black bags.
It's like there's one. It's like you only get to see your quarterback run out of the Super Bowl tunnel one time if you're lucky. Seeing
With the
Gannon leave a
protein
liquor
shake, too.
store, like the liquor store happy hour bound is just something that, and it was just a beautiful thing. I was going to the same place to get booze for the happy hour, and who better to run into, than Gannon himself. So that
But
was.
what did he have? Didn't he have like a bunch
Little
of liquor
pepper
in a smoothie?
A little pep in my step.
Yeah, you had a smoothie again. Did you
Wow,
spike
those-
a smoothie?
I came back from the gym and I got a protein shake, and then I hit the fucking liquor store across the street, and then I saw Smigs.
Gannon is on Mars. He
One hell of a red.
Gannon, are you on the Smigsy edible right now?
No, but those do kick.
Do they not? Holy
He
shit!
put
man.
a story of him doing one, and he was on the subway, and his brain looked fried.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
He looked like he was on Mars.
It's Gannon.
You know what bothers me, Gannon, is that the stuff that you're putting on the Brilliantly Dumb locker room, it's such an OG page, and not many people follow. But the stuff that you put on there, it's heat. I mean, it's really fucking good.
Yeah, that's when I don't want to do my work. It's like my procrastination bubble.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
just
even-
the support, like he'll comment on one of my videos from his page, then he'll switch accounts and comment something similar from the BD locker room page, and it's just talk about an off ramp to peak
Yeah,
engagement.
really.
Thorough.
When Brian Gannon's working 2 accounts to make sure the engagements.
Gannon, you know what I would push for? Jesus Christ.
Did you have a plate of hot dogs? What was
Are
that?
you slinging glizzies right now, Gannon?
You got the hot dog challenge going on. By the way, look at that bagel with locks.
You know, this Brian Gannon. Gannon, you know what I would really push for?
Yeah.
I think you should. I would love to see you be running take over the Fat Perez IG account.
Uh-oh.
I want to do TikTok.
Yeah, Perez, you gotta Perez. All right, maybe not the IG account, but Perez, you should give him the TikTok. That's very reasonable.
He's yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of time. I will give TikTok what I need to give it. I've got 2 posts on there. It's bad, and I don't know Gannon would come with just the fire.
I also think that there's a lot of potential for a separate Fat Perez meme account.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of room there.
I said to Perez, you know, with ever since Bob Does Sports happened, there's like a lot of crazy shit that's happened, like pretty surreal moments, different guys that have like reached out and whatnot. I think the coolest moment, or one of the most like just craziest ones, was College Game Day. A random guy, and Perez made a good point. He put Goats of Virginia. College Game Day wasn't even in Virginia, which I didn't even realize. And he had the Fat Perez sign. Was crazy.
I tell you, Bob, when I saw Perez chatting it up next to JJ Watt, that was pretty fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That was pretty hilarious.
Yeah, dude. To look across the green and see JJ Watt and then Fat Perez was iconic. You're right, Joe. Yeah, you're really right.
You didn't think it'd get better than cold cuts next to Pat Mahomes, and then
I know
Perez next to JJ.
Yeah, dude. I will say the Mahomes thing is crazy, man.
That's
I
up
root
there.
for those guys so much. And I called Bob when after the tournament, after the ACC tournament. I got Kelsey like tagged me in like a post and followed me, and I was like, yo, that's dope. And then I was on the golf course and I got a notification that Patrick Mahomes started following me, and I was like, dude, that's fucking sick.
Well,
I haven't DM'd him. I didn't DM him for months. I stayed off because I was like, I'm not gonna be like DMing these guys a lot. So I DM'd Kelsey to ask if we could send him some Have a Day hats. And he hit me back and he was like, yeah, send him to the facility. And he was asking me some stuff. And then I messaged Pat the other day. I shouldn't call him Pat. I don't know him.
Yeah. One step at a time. Yeah, I mean,
the other day.
That's one step at a time here. Yeah.
I said it. But I DM'd Mahomes the other day and he hit me back about his daughter was on his store, and it said future athlete in the making. He's like, and he's like, how you better, or I appreciate you, man. And then I messaged him again after the game and he said appreciate. And I probably won't message him again for a while because I'm very satisfied that I heard back from him. But dude, those 2 guys, I want to get them on Bob Does Sports so bad. I'm going to try really fucking hard. And I already talked to Josh, and Josh Allen is 100% confirmed.
I was going to say, if you
to
get
join
Josh
us
Allen,
after the season, and we might, I don't know, hopefully maybe Saquon Barkley as well, but we'll see. We got some stuff up our sleeve, and we got a big trip next week. I'm not going to say anything because we haven't confirmed it yet, but there's some exciting guests that we're trying to get, and it's just so dope to see that these guys like actually watch us when we're like fans of them. Bob, I'm gonna never forget the first time we went on podcast with Josh Allen, and he's like excited to talk to us, and I'm like, this is gonna be the MVP of the league. This guy's it was surreal being with him in Tahoe.
And then he rocks your guys' merch on that Cannon show. I was like, Lordy,
Amazing.
what? That's crazy.
Josh Allen is one
Yo,
of the
Perez.
best guys I've ever met.
Perez, do you see this right now?
Yeah, I told you about this earlier.
That is absolutely. I gotta get a pic of that.
That belongs on a canvas. That belongs on a fucking canvas.
That is unbelievable.
That was a press conference, no, Bob? With Jordan?
Yeah, that is so good. Where Perez is just like, hello, Jordan.
Bob asking a question on my behalf as if I'm out of state.
Yeah.
Next state.
Well,
Oh,
originally
dude, that
you
is
might have
so
been.
good. That is so good. Even maybe a crazier one than even Mahomes, and I wasn't there to see it. I wish I was, but this makes you imagine Fat Perez walking through the casino with Miles Teller is one that I just can't get enough of.
I mean, if Paramount Pictures needs Maverick for Top Gun 3, look no further. I mean, let's just be honest.
Perez should be in the back. You know how it's like a two-seater in the plane? Perez should be in the back.
Talk about the most comfortable man in the world and the most fastest man in the world. You get Perez going Mach 1 in an F-16, and it's game over. It's fucking game over.
Where they're having breakfast at a diner, I could be flipping hash browns.
I mean, that is
Now,
just
Cutsy,
absolutely.
can I ask you, Joe? I've probably known you almost 2 years now, and
Yeah, buddy.
correct me if I'm wrong. Is it the first time you've done a clean shave?
It's been the first time in a while, man. And the story behind it is we were in Quail Lodge. I had the beard and I was trimming my beard before our podcast. I think it was before the podcast, or we had a filming or something. And I was trying to change the song on my phone and I was not paying attention. And I had one of those like, meh. And I could have maybe salvaged it, but it was bad. And I just said, you know what? Fuck it. So I went with it. Now the girlfriend really likes the clean shaven look.
I was
just
gonna ask. The timing's a little weird, Joe. We see a picture on the feed with the lady and then a clean shave. I'm like,
I told her I was never going to shave until I got a jawline again. So that was never planned. It was predetermined. I told her, maybe when I get a jawline back, I lose some weight. I'll do the shave. It was never planned to do that. Now, the other thing I'm trying to do, and I don't know if it's going to, I've said I do this a lot and I don't know if it'll last. I'm going to grow the hair out. I'm going to try to get the hockey flow going and really let it fucking fly. I think it's going to be.
Joe.
I mean, I love how we just skipped past the fact that you were so pissed with the song choice that you went to hit one song.
Yeah.
Fucked up your face. Like, you want a better, there's not a better example than bowling at China Shop, Joey Cold Cuts.
Oh man.
So he
we filmed an episode right after that. We did it's a drinking episode that's going to be coming out on a mini putt. And when he came out, I mean, we were just teeing off on him and he was just wearing it.
Perez and Jet had never seen me without a beard. So Perez was looking at me as if I came out naked. Like he looked fucking disturbed.
Yeah.
And like Jet
he was like disgusted.
Whoa, whoa. And Perez was just like, yo, what did you do to your face, dog? Like, I was just like, well, dude, can we, but Bob, you and Ticket had seen me in the hotel when we used to have to be clean shaven. You saw me before like this. So it wasn't like you'd never seen me, but yeah, it's been a long time. I like the beard. The beard will make a comeback. I promise.
It was for the weigh-in. Don't lie. It was for the extra pounds on the weigh-in.
Could have been.
Oh yeah, it's I gotta make weight here, so. But dude, 18 pounds in fucking a month. That's been pretty damn good.
Well, hang on a second. I want to circle back to Nub because Nub said that's the whole reason he came here in the first place.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Where's Nubster?
Where is Nub?
I'm here.
Nub. Yeah, Nub. We didn't finish on that. What brought you? What brings you here today?
So, I've been watching Bob Does Sports for quite some time now, and loving every minute of it. And then I started following you guys on Instagram, and then Joey started posting about his process of losing weight, cold cuts, and so I started losing weight. I started off at 320 pounds, and I'm down to 250 now.
Oh!
Now this isn't as like the start of his start. I started about 6 months ago.
Good for you, my man. I'm so proud of you, dude. That's awesome.
Well, I don't know.
What in God's name?
I don't know. I kind of almost want to let him.
Is that an elongated back?
Is he shucking oysters? Let's
He
bring
is.
in your mom's pool guy to
It's
the
funny. We're like,
place
yeah,
here.
we lost so much weight, and then we got the restaurant. Like,
Yeah.
Focus on
Your
fried
mom's
food,
pool
Jesus.
guy. What restaurant are we at here? What's going on here?
You guys can hear me?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
sure can.
Oh shit! Hey, I'm at Pizza Port in Solana Beach.
Well, we got to see the pizza. I mean, we
kinda
got to
port.
see.
Oh, we got to bring it to the kitchen.
Yeah, I'd like to,
Hey.
Fezzi, I'd like you to rate
Wow.
what you're seeing here on this
Oh,
pizza.
Perez is
right
gonna
here.
get excited.
We're in here
Happy
slinging
to.
Zaz.
Wow, look
Fling
at
'em.
this.
Fling 'em, boys.
Now let's see one of
Oh,
these
wow.
pies here. I'd love to see. This is terrific, by the way.
Any
Let me
finished
see a live
product in there?
toss.
Show me that pie. It's about to go out to go. Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Oh,
That
look
is
at this.
actually a gluten-free pizza.
Ah.
We gotta
Forget, cut him off, Bob.
Yeah,
Cut 'em off.
yeah.
pour the
yeah.
Zaz in there right now.
Wait, was it
made?
Look at those wings.
Yeah, those wings got to be pretty nice. What do you see about those
Yeah,
wings
triple
there,
baked.
Joey? D?
Always triple baked.
Wow,
baked.
the triple baked, huh? You know what's
And,
not a bad play?
Fellow pool guy by day, slinging Zaz by night.
Yeah,
Good for you, my man.
What a cast of characters.
Hey, I mean,
That's,
you guys get me through the day, man. I tell you. That's all I
Absolutely.
listen to. I'm on a
Phenomenal.
yes. you
Playing
guys are
Mom
the best.
Friday, you mean?
That's unbelievable, man. Now, you know what's not a bad
Can be.
play? And big shout out to the big ticket is the last football Sunday or 2 football Sundays ago, ticket, which I never thought to do because you should think that the pizza place would already do that, but he's been ordering it extra crispy. And I'm starting to realize that that's not a bad play. Am I
I mean,
wrong, Joe?
wings always got to be triple baked.
Oh, well, the triple baked is interesting. And when you say triple baked, do you just run that thing through the oven 3 times?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Ah, okay.
Miles, you have a comment?
Especially on a busy day when pizza shops are running real quick and they just want to get them in and out. Extra crispy.
Oh yeah.
Is definitely the move because if
That's
not, they're just
true.
going to sling it in.
That's
and-
employees only know about the triple
We're
bake.
gonna have to
The
go
customers
somewhere.
get the
What
double
time is
bake.
it?
That's
The
wisdom.
regulars know about the triple bake, but only
Yeah.
the regulars.
That's the
Now-
kind of real world wisdom
Now-
we come here for.
What about like
and
quarter
the-
after
and the-
6
and the
and go
fat
get some
guys.
dessert and wine?
and the fat guys.
Now, by the way, just to shift gears a little bit here, something that's been brewing that I think it would be absolutely terrific is, and Gannon's got a great nickname for him, but the Nantucket native. Showtime Anytime Featherston getting a lot of reps on the golf course. Miles, I'd like to get your take too, because you see it all. Do you do a match where it's the Nantucket native and Fat Perez going against myself and Joey Goldcuts? And even if so, who do you take, Miles?
So I got to ask, who saw Showtime's 90? Was anybody there?
Oh, wow. Wow. Loveland from the corner. Loveland from the corner.
Could we clarify the 90? Forgive me.
Showtime.
So
I mean,
we-
yeah, we
so-
got to give Smigsy
So
ain't wrong.
last happy hour, it was said
Oh, I
out
was
loud
getting
that
teed
he
off.
shot 90 a few times. So I'm just
Take
asking.
it, big dog.
Big Ticket's seen it. Bob's seen it. Bob, Joe, how did I play yesterday?
You don't have to say anymore. I
You
trust
played
Big
well.
Ticket.
You got some unfortunate bounces.
I did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Play the
look,
course. Don't let it play you.
I think
But here's the thing, though. Like Miles is not wrong.
What you got?
I am a level below the rest of the crew.
You're not
So I
gonna
think you and Perez.
share your snacks?
Well,
Huh?
Showtime's like, I like snacks. Yeah.
I didn't hear that. What'd you say?
I don't wait. It's a hold on, we got to get him on mute. Hold on. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead, Showtime.
I didn't hear what Alex said.
No, she was talking to somebody. She didn't know she was on mute.
Showtime. I have a quick question.
Yeah.
Do you not feel like you stand a little bit far away from the ball on your tee shot?
Oh, I totally do. I totally do. But here's the thing.
I
don't
get
have
it because you
got to
get around the tip.
I know what I don't know.
Like I have the same problem. I got to get around the titties, so like it's hard to do. You can't really swing through the booth.
Wow,
So like you
he's in
gotta
the clouds.
you kind of have to go
He's
out.
hitting right
I get it.
before game time.
He's absolutely in the clouds.
I didn't mean to come from the top rope, but
No, you know what it is, Miles? It's just I have uncontrollable torque. Just the torque is unmitigated and uncontrollable.
The way you
It's all-
swing
Certain
that
amount of
club,
distance to
it's all on the hips, baby. It's all on the
it's all on
hips.
the hips.
Now, Bob, you know what I think we should do?
Go ahead.
We should figure out by the end of the happy hour, we should let them decide what the top 5 on the podcast this week should be.
Yeah, yeah, we could definitely, we could absolutely do that. We're always open to the top 5s.
I think that'd be cool. They could kind of decipher what the top 5 is, you know?
Yeah, I mean, shit.
By the way, I've been getting blasted in the top 5s lately.
You've had a rough
Some of the polls. I don't know, man.
Been a
I
rough
feel like I
run,
don't
Joe.
get that many bad top 5s.
Mike-
I'm getting fucking blasted.
Mikey V's been cleaning
Yeah, because
house.
he begs for votes, bro. He goes on there and he's like, vote for me. It's like,
A win's a win.
I understand that, but you know,
Campaigning.
wins, you know, Bob doesn't beg for Bob doesn't beg for votes, but Bear Down will go on there and say, voice. He does his voice for the voiceless thing, and he says, vote for me for the voice of the voiceless. And he gets a lot of votes.
he does Alex Brown.
I
He
gotta-
Stiggs is out.
I gotta cut in real quick because Smigsy has to go catch a flight. He's actually not taking the
Oh,
Cadillac to wherever he's going. But Smigsy, do you have just some closing words from your end there for us? By the way, thank you for coming. What's a happy hour without
Oh,
Nikki
of course.
Smigs? Smigsy, can you
Appreciate-
close us down?
Appreciate the plug on the edibles I put in the
Mhm.
chat. Anybody that orders, just Venmo request me 30% of your total order, taxes, shipping. I'll send it right back, no questions asked. I can see the sales on the back end, so Gannon, if you're sneaking a couple bucks, I can see where it's coming from. No, but this is really fucking special. Like I remember peak happy hour doing it weekly, like 45, 50 was like we were cruising. And to see 45 and new faces is just, I mean, we got guys losing weight. We got guys calling their dads for birthday shout outs. Doesn't get any better than this. Love you guys. And
Smigsy, you're the best.
was always faithful.
There's nobody better. Buy those gummies. I'm telling you, they fucking Smigsy is just this guy. You talk about just all class. You're talking about Nikki Smigs. Now, let's address the elephant in the room here for a second, okay? Especially to the people that are here today. There ain't no doubt about it. The Patreon has been slacking, and I'm sorry for that. It's got to be better. I don't want you guys to think that we're not aware of that. We got to be firing. I mean, I see all these people coming in. It's here's Huffy happy hours coming in too. All these people that keep coming into the happy hour and saying along, and we gotta fire content. So the addition to big ticket for Bob the Sports was huge because, as you guys have probably seen, even the Jet from the Brilliantly Dumb show has focused. He went out to go focus more on Bob the Sports with everything that he's got going. And there he is. There's the big fella right there. Long time no see. Matt Parker in the house. But Ticket coming aboard, and hopefully now that he's kind of settled in, we're able to start putting out some more Patreon stuff. But that's definitely been a big thing for us. There ain't no doubt about it. Am I wrong there, Joey D?
No, you're not. And you know what? I feel like the Patreon peeps are like the real OGs. You know what I mean? Or even if they're like newer Patreon subs, I feel like they're the guys who are real, like they're the real bread and butter of our fans and like the people that we really love to connect with and whatnot. Yeah, I think part of it is it's just been like a crazy surreal like rise with Bob Does Sports, and there's been a ton of shit happening and whatnot. So Bob's absolutely right. We can't forget, our roots and you guys, by the way, we love and adore all of you guys. So yes, you're 100% right, Bob. That's why I said, Bob, you're doing a happy hour tonight because we haven't done one. I said, I can absolutely jump in. So I appreciate you guys. And, this is fun for us too. We enjoy this too. It's just, I think, Bob, by the time I quit my job in April, from April to like July, I don't think I was in LA. I think I was traveling every fucking week.
Yeah.
We're different. It was a lot. So we'll get back to our roots and start focusing on it. You're absolutely right, Bob. But we appreciate you guys staying strong, man. It shows the character of these people. It really fucking does. And I appreciate the hell out of all these guys. And by the way, DM me and hit us up. If you're in the Patreon, like I have time I try to hit people back in their DMs, but like, hit us up. Like, we want to know what's going on with you guys. And You know, if you want to see something on the Patreon or whatever, you know, we need your insight. Worst case scenario, if you don't hear from us, go to Gannon because he'll bombard us. I know he will, and you know, then we can get all that stuff back and make sure that we're following up on all your guys' requests.
By the way,
I remember-
side note, Gannon, what was the nickname you had for Showtime? It is terrific.
The needle.
The Nantucket needle. Yeah, because he moves the needle. It is.
That has some connotations I'm not sure I love.
Well, no, but he means the Nantucket needle because I mean, look, a lot of people are asking for Showtime on Bob Does Sports, and you know what? I think it's just about time. We head over to Jordan Mercer, who's got a question. Jordan, let it fire, big fella.
I just got a question about the fantasy league. I know, Bob, you kind of took an L from Mikey V last week. But what are the standings in that?
Can I say something?
Yeah, take it away, Showtime.
My team, the Wu-Tang Clan, is on an upward trajectory right now.
Oh, yeah.
I want to say something. Mikey V has only lost to one person, and that is me.
Bro,
I was also the highest scoring team this past week.
I'll tell you this, though.
I just want to say, keep an eye out for the Wu-Tang Clan.
I didn't see Bear Down's team really before I played him. The bottom line is this guy, he's very good at what he does. I mean, when I went to go play his team, I don't know how he got the guys that he has on it. His team is absolutely fucking stacked, but this is what he does. And even if you look at the Prize Pick stuff, if you stayed with Bear Down from the jump on Prize Picks and it was the same shit last year, usually I don't say this about anybody, you're going to win money with Bear Down. I mean, he's that good.
He takes it personally too, Bob.
He does.
I called him Monday after he legit wanted to body bag fucking Robbie Gould. Like he was furious. He was absolutely.
So did I, Joe.
He was like, I did my research. I made the picks. I was like, Mikey, you did great, dude. You can't control the fact that the guy missed a field goal that would have given us. Well, I guess Ayuk was a push, but it still would have paid 5 times everybody's money. So like he was genuinely just fucking. That's why he didn't take a kicker today, because he was so over it. He was fucking
I do think we need to start telling the people whose Giuseppe D's picks is and who's Bear Down, because that made the podcast even that much more fun, talking about whose picks hit and whose picks didn't. Cutsy will get him riled up, and it looks as if this guy
looking through the travel brochure of Ocean City.
Oh yeah.
Looking for a pizza place that's open, if I'm being honest with you.
Where are you right now?
Ocean
City.
City.
I'm in the Best Western Plus, only the finest.
In what state?
Doesn't beat a La Quinta.
Maryland.
Chris, where is Ann Cole Stubbe right now? Our beloved Ann Cole Stubbe.
Oh.
Okay, so like, did you approve? Did you run this trip by her? Has anything changed, like since you've started full time Bob Does Sports?
I when I asked about this one, I'm pretty sure I was still working and still.
Oh, okay.
With no end in sight. So this one's sort of an addition, but it's sort of like, yeah, they told you about this, and she's like, yeah, well, then I'm not home until like the 17th.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
It's real bad.
Yeah, maybe you could bring her on one of our trips.
Wait, I hope she doesn't watch these.
No, she doesn't.
Now,
She finally listened to a podcast episode, the Origins one.
Oh, see, that's great though.
I don't think she'd watched a single video. I don't think she's done any of it, essentially.
But is she supportive of you?
I think she bangs me. I don't really know what that means. Like,
but what did she think about the Origin podcast? That I'm curious about that.
She found it interesting.
It sounds like a superhero movie. Bob Does
Sports. The Origin. Yeah.
I don't really talk to her about my feelings and things. I don't talk about my day or what I'm thinking, really. There's not a whole lot of dialogue. So she was hearing a lot of that stuff for the first time. kind of my perspective of it.
Do you guys still take separate cars on vacation?
That's a great question.
If needed, yeah,
That's a
for
great
sure.
question, by the way.
Well, I'm meeting, so I go from here to where our next trip is, and then I have to fly to New York City for a wedding for her friend from high school. So she's flying up to New York from Richmond, and I'm coming from where we're filming. And then we have to go back separately because I don't even know. I think I'm flying out of Philly to go where we're filming. So yeah, it's sort of see you at home type of deal. I don't know. It's a good, it works.
When are you coming to Philly?
I'm coming to Philly to fly out of Philly. That's why I'm coming to Philly, because I'm in Ocean City. It's the closest airport, which is ridiculous.
Rumor has it that Perez is
2.5 hours.
Every
I have a
airport on
plan.
the eastern seaboard.
Yes, I have a plan.
Amazing.
And this plan probably won't surprise Bob at all, but this is my plan. So I fly out of Philly, I go to New York City, I have to go back to Philly to get my car to go to Richmond, right? So to cover my tracks, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask her if she wants to fly just to Philly with me and then drive back to Richmond. Join me in the car ride. Now, I know that she's not going to want to do that because her car is at Richmond. At least I think she won't want to do that. But if I ask about it, then I'll have offered it, right? Well, here's what's going to happen. She's going to say no. And I'm going to say, okay, well, since I'm going to be in Philly anyway, I'm going to hang around for a few days to play some golf because there's great golf up there. I wasn't planning on it, of course. And then if she's like, that's bullshit, it's part of your plan the whole time, I'd be like, no, I tried to get you to come to Philly and we would have driven home. I would have totally done that. But I know full well she's not going to do it. Now, if she does say yes, on the off chance that she says yes,
a chess game in his head.
It really is.
the off chance that she says yes, I then have to ride in the car with her for 4.5 hours home, which is a tough L. So it's a risk. It's
Not
a
a
risk,
50-50
but I'm
shot.
willing to take it.
So it's a 50.
You know what's funny is Perez told me that they'll stop at different fast food chains on the way back.
That's right.
They can't agree on what they both want to eat.
That's right.
Yo, you know what was one of the better things we've done in happy hour? Remember when Perez was going through the drive-through at Chick-fil-A and I set an over-under on what his total order would be, and I did the actual number of
price,
orders.
yeah.
It was incredible. It was so much fun, and everybody was guessing over and under. It was absolutely terrific. It really was.
Yeah, I think one of them was Popeyes, and I had gotten maybe an extra biscuit or two that put it over, and I didn't even know. I didn't even
Everybody
know
was
it.
cheering, I remember.
Miles, do you remember what the number was? People are asking in the chat what the total
15
number
and a
was.
half. 15 and a half, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Yeah, that sounds about right too. Because then you get the full meal and then the
I think it was KFC actually.
No,
Yeah, that's right. That's
I-
exactly
was
what
it?
I remember.
I thought
It was KFC.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like we played a few of those games
Yeah,
because
Taco
I
Bell,
could have
think that
sworn
one.
it
The
was
Taco
Chick-fil-A.
Bell one, you can cash the over.
Yeah, yeah.
I like Taco Bell. What am I gonna? You want me to say?
Yeah, I can't.
Now, Perez, your thoughts on the thing is, because we're thinking about the possibility of next time you're in LA, bringing Featherston on board, bring Showtime anytime for the 2v2. Me and Cutsy have a hard enough time beating you with me and Cutsy versus you. How, if you bring in Showtime, how much does that change the game?
Now wait a second. Can I say something though? Someone had no. Someone had a good point in the chat. Okay, you have a tough enough time beating Perez, but you have beaten him before. So
Yeah,
you guys beat him without me. Now, granted, I might not help that much, but how do we make it even more interesting on top of that?
Well, I know what Bob's doing right now.
Beers.
He's trying to get me to make you feel bad, and I'm not going to do that. What
Not
I'm going
at
to
all.
do is
Wow.
No.
No.
Not at all.
So what I need is an hour with Showtime at the range before the round.
Okay.
And I think
Now,
if I can be
Now
given
now
that amount of
round, I
time
believe you
with,
could beat 90.
with Showtime, and I think Showtime will listen to me. I have no reason to think that he won't.
Showtime, do you agree with that?
I agree with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think with that in hand, I think he will certainly help. I'll say
But
that.
Showtime, you don't like to take advice about your golf swing normally, would you?
I had no problem with that. If I,
Remember the time when we went, Bob? Remember we went to the Roger Dunn and he almost got in a fight with the guy.
Oh, that is true. Before
the guy was trying to get him to
doing,
short a
Joseph?
putter or a
Joe,
longer
before,
putter.
What are you doing?
before
No, I
anyone-
never
I
got
came back and Joey massaging his biceps.
What was he even doing before this call?
Hold on,
Oh,
Joe.
hang on a second. I've never been to Roger Dunn with you before.
Not true.
Yeah,
That's
we went
not
to the one
true.
before
When did we go to
played
Roger
Pelican
Dunn?
Hill.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
We went to the one before we played Pelican Hill. and you
Showtime.
shot a
I'll
putter.
never forget. We went to Roger.
Oh
Dunn
no,
and-
no, that was different though.
But
All right.
Showtime, you had,
I'm practicing with the putter I want to
But
buy.
Showtime.
The guy said you should get a 34-inch putter or whatever the inch. You
Perez.
should get this distance, and I
Perez.
wasn't playing well with that
You're
distance.
Theragunning yourself like you just pitched 2.5 innings, like a bridge.
He is
to the closer.
unreal. Look at
What are
this.
you doing?
By the
I
way,
don't think
can
he was
we?
pitching.
I
Oh,
do
no,
now
those things
after
are great
golf,
though.
Perez.
Those things are great though.
They are
Can
not.
we-
Yeah, they are. They're really
Yeah,
good.
they-
Somebody said this.
I want to get one.
Can we? By the way, everything Joe owns, like everything in Joe's apartment, is something that has been sent to him. Like I've never seen a guy that will literally have like anything in his house. It's like you have a spatula. He's like, "Oh, Bob, you gotta try that spatula. It was sent to me." I'm like, Joe, like it's a fucking go get a spatula, dude.
how he
Like,
gets
There's no product quite like free product, Bob.
yeah, you got that
It's just
right.
The
Joe.
type of free product you get is astounding to me.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not related to golf.
Bob, you
No,
see,
it's
look, I
it's
still
just
have
so
the Jack
bizarre.
Links box.
Yeah, we were doing the football Sunday with him. He's like, "Does anybody want beef jerky?" And we're like, "Yeah, I mean, I guess."
Wait, no,
Gonna
what
get,
was
like,
the
fire.
The pork bites.
Was fire.
Oh,
Those
I was
were
literally about to say he's going to get a case of pork rinds one of these days, and I had no idea you were about to say that.
so.
And I've never
sick.
seen them in the wild either. Like I've never seen these things at a store.
The only
So,
thing in
I
his
got the bag
apartment
here somewhere.
that he purchased that's in that
This one.
fridge is
These are the
Jolly
ones.
Rancher popsicles.
Yo, the pork
Oh,
tender
yeah.
bite. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
I would do terrible things for another bag of
These
Those
things are
were-
fucking
I'll admit,
unbelievable.
those
The
were-
barbecue flavor. Oh my god.
Forget about it.
Jack Links. I gotta get Jack Links sponsored.
Now
He's a great man, Jack Links. That
I
guy.
want
He's
to.
a-
Yeah, Miles. I see you being a beef jerky guy.
No, I actually got the chance to meet Jack Links in person.
Wait. There's a guy named Jack Links.
Yeah, it's like a family-run business, bro.
Yeah, Jack Links. I think the
Links
guy who
is
runs their
state.
socials loves me. He DMs me all the time, but I don't know how much weight that guy has. He just got me a whole free package. But
Humble brag.
I love
know,
I
it's
love
just-
beef jerky.
Jesus.
There's another
like
one.
the
Bobby.
Pat Mahomes.
I know. It's just Jesus.
By the way, the one of the
Yeah, my boy
Mahomes, I
Pat.
did correct
Oh.
myself. Let it be known.
Did Pat Mahomes respond to that DM, by the way, Joey, about the crazy pass in the podcast you said?
He just said that's why I won't respond again because I'll show you what he wrote. He
Joe, we
Flexing.
I'm not flexing, Bob. I'm answering a question, okay? Jesus, this guy.
Go ahead,
That was,
Joe.
a funny, that was a hilarious part of the podcast, but you just slipped that in real quick. You
Oh,
were
he did. But that's what I like with Bear Down too.
No,
Bear
he
Down
pretty
will
much-
call
he
him
just-
out for his shit. Bear Down
He
doesn't
just
play.
says this. He says, "Appreciate you, man." Can you see that?
All right, we got it. We got it.
Hey,
we got
Photoshop is real. Relax.
it. Now, what I want to do is, really, it's been a fun happy hour so far. I mean, really,
be good.
a lot of characters in here. I'm gonna call on a random follower. The only thing that I will say is I don't see a lot of drinks in the air, and that bothers me. I see Showtime pumping down the beer, so that's
Damn.
good to see. There's some drinks in the air. I'm gonna call just a random follower here to just do a little toast to the gang, and I hate to do it to this person here, but this is really the anchor of it all from the get-go. When we started this thing, I mean, she deserves all the praise that she gets. Whit Greer, if you
Hey,
could,
Whit.
we had to give it a Whit because Whit is the mother of the show here. She calls the shots when push comes to shove. Whit, if you could
She's
just
got
do a
the
little
orange slice
toast to
at
the
halftime.
faithful.
That's really sweet, first of all. And I hate doing this.
I know you do,
um,
but I had to. This belonged to you.
I want to toast to a happy hour.
Mhm.
They come once a month, and I was kind of late tonight, but I had to make it. Cheers to all of you. Love you guys. Cheers.
Wow, what a
To
legend.
the OG, the absolute OG.
tell Reeves we all said hello.
Now,
Hey guys,
people don't. There he is. There he is.
I'm in the wings.
He's here.
People don't remember. There was you remember Joe and
Meetup?
the original Patreon meetup before we did it at Luna's.
It was in North Carolina.
Rallywood.
Yeah, that was the original meetup there.
What was that, Bob? I'm curious. What was that turnout like? I mean, it was kind of last second.
It
and
was
you were at,
us.
like a mall.
We were there.
You're looking at it, Perez.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was
I think
thinking.
your
I just
cousin
didn't know if
came.
there was a little.
No, Rob
little
Brand
buzz in
was
the air.
there. Yeah,
Yeah.
Rob Brand. It had to be what, like
It's
8
like
of us?
5 or 6 people. Back
there
nine
was,
was there.
Bob, there was the football team guys who came. There was a few guys.
You know what? You know
There's
what?
a few guys, yeah.
There was a I swear to you, this is no joke. There was a my cousin came who I did not know was my cousin. And that was bizarre because I had maybe seen her, I mean, when I was a little kid, and I couldn't believe she showed up. I had no idea. That was rough because I had no idea.
I'm just, how are you sure in that moment what you think you're sure of?
Because she threw so many names at me my way that nobody else would have known, that I was like, holy shit, yeah, you're my cousin. And then I remember calling my mom, and my mom was like, yeah, Robbie, like, how do you not know that? Like, she was like,
well, okay. Now this makes more sense.
Yeah,
you
it was
should have
tough.
known and you didn't.
Yeah.
Now I get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it
You
was
quizzed your cousin on your being your cousin. You quizzed her.
That's exactly right, Bruce. I mean, gee, I tell you, Bruce, I look over at you. I almost want the Vikings to win a Super Bowl now. I mean, yeah, you deserve that, Bruce.
I told Joey D in the DMs that we were a poverty franchise like a few days ago.
And
we were talking a little bit back and forth. I told him we're a poverty franchise, man. It's too bad. It's fun. I wake up, my dad and I, we sport every Sunday. I drive over to his house, but it's going nowhere. It's a fun time.
What was Joey D?
Better than a Jets fan.
I'm sorry. Joey D probably promoted.
You.
I think he promoted something to me. He sent me a link to like
to his OnlyFans.
No, I didn't answer you.
This guy. It was a promo code to Jack Link's beef jerky. You see, that's exactly
first of many.
Yeah, this fucking guy, man.
Sunday swagger.
I will say I respond to DMs a lot. I spend like.
No, you did respond. You responded. You responded
with the promo code.
I spend like an hour to 2 a day trying to.
Yeah.
And
with the promo code. With the promo code, but you responded.
What was the promo code for?
Jack Links.
The OnlyFans. It was OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
All right, folks. I do want to get into closing words here, and we're gonna have to. You got to throw out an MVP, and I'm actually gonna let Showtime Anytime Featherston's going to pick the MVP of the night for the closing words. I will start just by saying, again, I know it's been a while, and we're very aware that as far as the Patreon goes, we have got, I mean, even Perez was busting my balls today. We have got to get the Patreon going. We really do. And we appreciate you guys sticking with us. And I promise you, we're thinking about it. We're on it. So really, really appreciate you guys doing this, and we'll continue to do these. And I know it's a little spread out now, but you mark my words, we will continue to do this till the end of the time. The Patreon's absolutely here to stay. The happy hour, when you really think about it, when we started this in COVID, and it was cool to get like the origin podcast that we did with Bob Does Sports. I mean, we're really just starting it all, and I was in a very tough spot. So I really needed you guys, and it really, that's why we'll always do it no matter how long, that it's separated between. But yeah, again, love you guys. Appreciate you guys. We're going to go to Showtime Anytime Featherston. We're going to head over to Fat Perez, and then we're going to go to Joey Cold Cuts to close us down. Showtime, after your words, you're going to pick the MVP. The MVP will make their words, then over to Fat Perez, then Joey Cold Cuts to close it down.
Wait, Showtime, real quick. I don't want to cut you off, but
No,
Bob,
you're good.
exactly a year ago almost, I messaged you about Bob Does Sports hitting almost 20K or something, and now it's at like 280. That's just great.
Really, really cool. I mean, even the followers from the Brilliantly Dumb Instagram, that's like those are years. I had been doing that for years and years. So the ones that go like way back, I get some of those messages of different videos that people started on. And that's really cool because that I had been doing for years and years and years. And you have the OGs, you have Miles, Gannon, Joe Brannigan, all these OGs that have come in, and it's really special. So with that, we head over to Showtime Anytime Featherston, the Nantucket native, MVP, Fat Perez, Joey Cold Cuts close us down.
Sure. Okay. So closing words. Seems like I've been taking a lot of heat for some of the votes taken out, and deservedly so. Deservedly so. Lot to prove for the Nantucket native here. I think me and Perez versus Cutsy and Bob will be a lot of fun for everyone involved. I think it's gonna be more interesting than the people think. As far as MVPs go, I don't know if I'm allowed to, because I know he's so involved with the program already. He's part of the family so hard, but I'm just gonna say Gannon for the sheer fact that he had
I got no issue. I got no issue with that.
I mean, plus he's just all over the chat. Gannon's the MVP here, I think, for me.
Wow. Okay. So without
Gannon, wow.
Oh wow, Gannon.
Well, again, I'll say that he moves. Perez off.
It's all yours.
You're off mute, Gannon.
Take your time.
Now you're on mute.
Gannon moves.
It wouldn't be a happy hour if somebody was just on mute and just talking. So.
Tony.
Yo, he's about to kill someone. Tony's listening to death metal and pumping iron right now.
No, I ain't killing nobody. I'm here just chipping off a couple. I'm bored as hell.
For the love of the game. For the love of the game.
Hey, let's put it this way: chipping off having a day. That's what I'm doing. All right.
Yeah, real recognize real. I love that out of you, Tony.
Respect.
Whoa. Not to put him on the spot, but we do have Huffy happy hours. If he wants to close down the show with the musical tune, always hits hard. I'm just gonna throw that over to you, Huffy, and if you don't have it, no problem. But I do just want to throw that out there, and then we'll get over to Gannon.
Here's the thing, Bob. I'm a pleaser, and when the man requests.
Huffy's had this in the bag, ready to go.
No, Bob, I couldn't possibly.
Okay,
Jesus.
So yeah, we do have. By the way, Jacob, you've been sensational tonight as well. Good to see you. That's another new face. A lot of new faces, man. And we've really got to keep these things running. Okay, over to Gannon, Fat Perez, Joey Cold Cuts, Huffy happy hours to close us down.
Appreciate the MVP, Nantucket Needle. I just want to say, whenever you're shooting, you have a jump to your shot.
I do. Wait, Bob, did I not say that to you during a round?
He did. But you're going to work with Perez. Perez is going to get that all fixed. Let Perez take the wheel.
Perez is going to drag you to the PGA Superstore.
You fade away during your shot. It's like Kobe.
Power fade, baby. Just sometimes it's too hard. Sometimes I fade all the way. That's the problem.
Okay, go ahead, Gannon.
But I gotta go to bed. I'm turning into Bender Brian to bedtime Brian.
It's good. You're growing up, Gannon.
Growing up, got my first one-bedroom apartment, and now I'm a Queens kid out of Brooklyn. And I'm interviewing for new jobs next week, and we're all going to celebrate together next Thursday, right, Bob?
Ladies and gentlemen, Brian Gannon. I mean, that is our guy there, BG. And now, without further ado, the most comfortable man in golf, that is the one, the only, our brother, Fat Perez.
All right, boys. Nice to be back. Happy hours. I'm going to do a cheers here. We're going to do another one. I haven't seen a few since I've been in, but I've been in and out.
That.
Cheers to the program. Cheers to another happy hour. Put them up. Take them down.
People.
Kind of empty, but I'm going to go for it.
Great to see some faces I haven't seen in a minute. Looking forward to doing these more in the future. got some exciting stuff coming up on the Brilliantly Done Bob Does Sports side of things, and we're having a fucking ball doing it. Hopefully you guys see how much fun we're having, and that's why you guys are enjoying it the way hopefully we are. And yeah, I got a big old golf weekend ahead of me here. Life ain't bad, so let's just fucking get after it, and I'll cede my time to the big guy from the Great North.
There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Well said there, Mr. Stubby. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Big North, Tim Hortons' finest. That
I'm
is
not gonna do a dance here.
Giuseppe D. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Showtime. Give me a now fighting out of the corner. Give me that, Fezzy.
Well, you have to give the wine of it's time. Hey, out of Canada.
Showtime, you are something special.
All right, Cutsy, take it away, big dog.
Before we go hit our prize picks, I just want to say that this is just awesome. I'm really glad that I got to join in today, and you know, it must be really cool for you guys because we know a lot of the people who started in this. It must be really cool to see and watch the journey, you know, of like where everything's going. I mean, I remember meeting Whit in Carolina, and I remember meeting things like that is crazy to me because it seems like it's like a lifetime ago, and it's really not. Like it's not been that long. It's you know, and just to see like where everything's going, it's awesome to have. You know, I tell Bob all the time, I think we have the best like people who support us in our team and in our corners, and it's like I want to continue doing this so like I can get to know you guys. Like I know some of the Matt Parkers and Gannons and Wits and like these people on Dilts and Huckabuzz and like these guys who've been since day one. And if I don't know you guys too, like, you know, I do want to connect with you guys and get to know you because I appreciate like my whole life and Bob's life. And I remember when you used to grind and work our fucking balls off in the hotel and stuff, like our lives have legitimately changed because of the people who support us. And Perez too, like watching Perez quit his job and go on fucking golf trip after golf trip after golf trip. I mean, that's so awesome because it's like, we get to do what we love. And like, without all you guys in our corner, like that just doesn't happen. So like, I think you guys need to like realize that you're a huge part of what we are and where we're going and how we become what we are, because without you guys supporting us and getting us to where we're at, like none of this shit happens. And like I have to pinch myself every day because I just fucking love life. I love my life. I love having, you know, the opportunity to do what I want to do, and I've made it happen with the help of you guys. And I don't know, I don't want to go on a big rant here, but I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys supporting us and like standing with us. It means a lot, you know, whether you're a Vikings fan, whether you're from the East Coast, whether you're from West Coast, whether you're from not even in the country. Like we have people hitting us up from Australia and the UK and shit. And it's like, I just want to take this thing to the next fucking level, like, and to see like where we're going. I want to just blow this up even more. I tell Bob all the time, like, how do we do like a international trip, or do we do something like, it's like we really appreciate you guys, and like I had nothing else to say. It's just surreal to see what's happened, and we're definitely going to make sure that we give you guys back for your Patreon subscriberships. I appreciate each and every one of you.
You guys are the reason I golf. I'm not kidding. The reason I got into golfing this year.
That's awesome, man. It makes it, and honestly, like if you ever need something, if you want to like reach out. It might take me 4 or 5 days, a week sometimes to respond. I promise you, I'll always go through my DMs. I try to respond to everybody unless they're talking shit.
Dude, you respond to me.
You may get a link. You may get a link.
You know, and you might get a link. You might get a link.
You might get a link. Hey, look, you might get a link.
To help you save some money.
Hey, you might get a link.
I was just busting your balls, Joey D. I was busting them, man. You responded to me, man. It was. You responded to me like within 10 minutes too. It was cool.
Yeah, but yeah, no, guys, thanks for everything you do and supporting us. And Bob, me, and Perez, we got. I mean. And then you add the Jet, and now Ticket. By the way, if you guys don't know Ticket, we gotta somehow, Bob, we gotta get him more involved so that people get to see him, because he is one of the craziest individuals I have ever met. He is
Ticket versus Benjamin in a golf match.
That'd be great.
But we have
actually.
such a great team, and what we do
That'd
is
be
just awesome and so much fun. And seeing Perez be able to become part of the team, that was fucking cool as shit. And like, I don't know, it's just I don't know where we're gonna be in the next year, but I promise you, it's gonna be pretty fucking. It's gonna be awesome.
Very well said. The young man himself, Giuseppe D. And now to close out the happy hour, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only voice of an angel, Huffy Happy Hours to shut us down.
So I gotta say, I don't deserve this stage, first of all.
Yes.
This makes me eternally nervous. I love how much I hate this and I lose sleep over it, but it's probably the highlight of my month every single time. So I just had to get that out there because I feel like if I say it, next time I won't fucking shit my pants for 3.5 hours before we do this. But I just want to say thank you for letting me, I shouldn't be the one that closes the show out, but this is pretty cool.
I disagree, Huffy, because you have put out some absolute fucking bangers, and that's exactly what we're gonna get right here. Ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only Huffy Happy Hours.
I took a walk around the course to ease my troubled mind. I saw Bobby lying face down on the green at 9. I see Perez and he's Euro stepping all around. I think there's something going down. I've heard the Jets say that it's Bob goes to the moon. What, one more lost club and that man is fucking done with you. You really don't mind what happens after then. The one thing the Jet fucking does is win. If we go crazy, then can we still hang out in the Zoom? I've got some beers to drink and happy hours ending soon. I don't remember what I was gonna finish this song with. If we go crazy, then can we still hang out in the Zoom? I've got some beers to drink and happy hours ending soon. We wanna drink all night and party till the morning light. Kryptonite. Bob goes to the moon, boys.
Hey, let's get it up for Huffy Happy Hour.
Really
Wow.
Love to see it.